come back over. Yeah, right there. That's perfect. So they can see me and it. Okay. That's fine. Me. Hey, SGN. Hey, guys. Okay, I'm going to start this in. Okay.
All right. You hear me good?
Yeah, we good now.
All right.
I know you like, bitch.
Hey, listen, you know what you want, man. I was enjoying every moment of it. How you been?
What's up, baby? I'm great. I'm
Yeah.
great. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Let me just say that first. You did this.
I appreciate it.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it. Thank you. And I know you're doing your thing too. You got a lot going on. So I can't wait to hear about it.
It's exhausting, but I'm here.
But you're able to do it.
I am here, able to do it.
Yeah.
That I am.
Cool. Well, so thank you for coming to my podcast. The name of it is What You Post to Say. And you are one of my friends who post, and you post a lot, and you post a lot of really cool stuff, fun stuff about your personality, what you do, other things. And so I'm excited to like go through it, and I see them and I know what I take from it, but it'll be great to hear what your thoughts and explanation for some of the stuff.
Let's go. Let's do it. I'm ready.
All right. I think I went the wrong way. Yep, there we go. All right, so your handle is Moka Blu, BLU. Yes. Where did that name come from? Because I know that's not your
my real name, right?
Your real name, yeah.
Moka Blu is how can I say? It's a description of me altogether. Mocha, of course, because I'm chocolate and zesty and all that. And then blue is like a description of things that I've been through. Mm-hmm. I had it rough growing up, so I took it and made it a positive thing. So Moka Blu, it's a word that describes me in a whole. Mm-hmm. So that's
and you grew up in Brooklyn, right?
Brooklyn, definitely from Brooklyn, all the way from Brooklyn. I live in Miami, but I'm all the way from Brooklyn.
Yeah. What part of Brooklyn?
Crown Heights.
Crown Heights. Okay.
Crown Heights, cool. Utica, and Prospect.
Mm-hmm,
that's where I'm from.
I've been around there before.
Yeah. What you was doing around there?
I used to live
Florida
in Brooklyn.
Boy. Oh, okay.
I used to live in Brooklyn. Yeah, I spent 2 years there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dope.
Long time ago.
Dope.
But cool. So let's see here. So on your page, we can go down to their your latest posts. Let's start there and just see,
Let's go.
where you were last.
Let's go.
So who's this?
That's A Boogie with the hoodie.
A Boogie with the hoodie.
He's a rapper.
Uh-huh.
That's A Boogie. We just shot a video, A Boogie video last week or 2 weeks ago, featuring Tory Lanz.
Oh, okay,
so,
dope.
Yeah.
It was A Boogie song.
It was A Boogie song featuring Tory Lanz.
So what's the horse? What's up with the horse?
Okay, so in the video already dropped. So in the video, Tory and Boogie is partying on this ranch or whatever, and the girl, I think Boogie stole the girl from the guy or whatever. So they just on the ranch. We just played with the ranch. So we took advantage of the barn and we took advantage of the horses. So Tory and Boogie drove in on horses instead of regular cars.
Oh, the original plan was cars, and you guys just...
No, I mean, with the treatment being on the farm, why not?
Oh, yeah, that's dope.
I produced it, though. I didn't direct. I produced it, and Tory directed it, actually, because my boy is now officially a director.
Wow. So he's been doing a lot more of his videos now?
He always does his videos, but now it's really like people are seeing that he's a director and respecting him being a director now. So this was one of his projects with Atlantic Records, and he directed an A Boogie video.
Wow,
his first outside of him, his first video directing an artist outside of himself.
Nice. And how happy was A Boogie with it?
Oh, A Boogie. First of all, A Boogie is just a dope individual altogether. He very sweet person, very kind personality. I wouldn't know if he had a problem with anything. But he seemed very, very happy. Yeah. He seemed very, very happy, very humble guy. Love him.
That's dope. I got to hear the song and watch the video,
The song is fire. Video fire.
Yeah, let me see what you wrote.
You see all these comments.
A Boogie smoking a blunt and a horse.
I'm like, Boogie, you want me to take the blunt? Because he looked like he was having a hard time. So you see how he said, yo. Because he couldn't do nothing because his hands was full. But, yep.
Okay, dope. That's fun.
Yes, very fun. Cool My job was very fun. It was 13 hours, but we made it through.
Ooh, That way down south, huh?
Way down south. Yep, it was in the ranches.
Well, we got to stop here then. That's the man right there, Tory Lanz.
Tory Lanz.
How long you been working with Tory?
7 years.
7 years.
I've been with Tory 7 years. Yep.
Nice. I can imagine it's like a fun time the whole time.
It's like the big little brother. The big little brother. He's amazing. We've all grown in that amount of time. 7 years is a long time to be around someone and a part of their career and their growth. And Tory has definitely put me in a position where I've grown, and you've known me for over 10 years, and you've seen how far I've come.
Yes.
I've grown.
Yes.
And Tory's one of the first people that actually allowed me to be me artistically, unapologetically, be an artist in every aspect of artistry, and do my thing and grow. And the reason I'm here today.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I mean, I felt the vibes the minute I saw you working with him, and the way hard you was going. I was like, yeah, she's in the pocket right now. She's like,
Yeah.
She's in a good space right now. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's my little big bro.
Cool. Yeah, he's got that.
He was in director mode this day. This was the same A Boogie shoot.
Okay.
So he was on his director mode this day.
Nice. Yeah, he's serious with it.
He dead serious.
Yeah. All right. And then as we go down, if you see something you want to stop on because you think you got like
we could go through every single one. I don't mind. The next.
All right. Well, let's look here. Is this
respected music video and film director and producer. Y'all please help me give a warm welcome to Moka Blu.
Okay, so here I did a talk show. I was a guest on a talk show, the Sasandra show out in Orlando, and they just wanted to talk about same things we're talking about, me, and doing what I do.
Look at you.
Dope.
Yeah.
And when they contacted you for this, how did it come about?
Okay, so let me take this out my ear. So me, I'm more than just an artist. You know, I like to put other women in position. So a couple of years ago, I took this young lady under my wing, and she would assist me on sets, and she would be like my assistant PA, like my personal assistant on set while I'm producing. She would just do anything I told her. So now, fast forward 6 years later, the young lady is a producer of this show.
Wow.
Because I groomed her, I helped her, I guided her. What I like to do with a lot of people, but some people don't listen. But she took everything that I taught her, and she took it and turned it into her own and became her own woman. And now she's a producer, and she's doing great things. So as soon as she got this gig, couple months in, she's like, Blue, I need you on the show. And I'm like, okay, you sure you want to have me on the show? She was like, what? You don't know who you are. And I'm like, okay, I'll do the show. And they had me on the show, and that's how it came about.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You see how things work out? You know, when you're,
Absolutely.
A giving person?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's more than just giving. I think as human beings, we have to inspire each other, especially as a culture. You know, as a culture, I'm realizing what we lack is advancing one another. People are so selfish, and they're looking at other plates and not realizing that not everyone has a plate, so why not share your food if your plate is big enough? And then when you do that, what you do is you're expanding yourself, because you're putting other people in a position of winning. As they level up, you level up, even if you're not there. So say, for instance, you're here, but then you start falling. But now all these people you don't put in positions have elevated. Now they're going to come and lift you back up. They may come, some may not. But why not put your eggs in different baskets and watch these things grow? And that's what I do. I put myself in I plant different seeds, and I watch them grow. Some don't grow, some do grow, and I'm there if they need my guidance and assistance. And sometimes people come back and they help me know some stuff that I don't know. You know, so that's just who I am as a person.
Yeah, no, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
I think ever since I've known you, you've been a very giving person, for sure. I could always count on you.
Thank you.
Always show up and give it. You know, one of the things, too, is, you know, sometimes people show up for you, but they show up based on what they think they're going to get out of it versus being there for you. And which means like some people show up with like just 20% of them, even though they show up as like 20. Some people give you 100%. You've always been a person that always gave 100%, no matter what the situation was.
Thank you. I do. I try. 'Cause why not? Why do it if I can't give all of me?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know, and that is another thing. It's crazy you said that, because sometimes everything isn't about financial gain. I've been one person that I've done hella jobs and not gotten paid.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how I was able to move up so fast as well, because for me, the payment is more than financial. A payment to me is the knowledge that I didn't previously have. Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't go to school for none of this. Production, period. I'm in production. I'm a producer. You know that. I'm a producer. I'm a director. I didn't go to school for any of this. You remember when I wrote my first script? I'm calling you like, Ricky, what is parenthesis and how do I do the transition? I remember it was the day I called you and was like, how do I transition? Do I put cut to or dissolve to? You remember that?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
So I taught myself from the streets, and then building and networking and building relationships with people like yourself. Mm-hmm. And it allowed me to expand. You know, and sometimes it's not about money. It's about the knowledge that I can receive. That's a payment for me. Yeah. So although a lot of people getting checks cut, my check, if you don't have it, I'm good. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the knowledge, because I knew what I was going to take with that information later in life. Mm-hmm. And that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? So now when you was trying to help me with this script that I was like, what am I going to do? I don't know what to do. Now my network's so crazy. I could take it to Netflix right now and get a deal. Anything mm-hmm. that I do. Which is crazy, because 10, 15 years ago, I'm like, I was lost. I just opened the damn program and you like, you got to pay for it. I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to pay whatever. And mm-hmm. now that program I have scripts. Tory's working on his movie and I'm helping him write it. So it's just amazing. And from that little information you gave me so long ago, that allowed me to It added to all the other information I gathered, but and all the other people that I was in their heads, but it added to my situation and helped me grow. So I want to thank you for that as well.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
Of course.
That was amazing.
Of course.
You know, and I was happy to have helped you. You know, you had, from the minute I met you, you've had a great spirit, very like a go-getter, doing your thing, like whatever you had your mind set to, you accomplished it. And I watched you every step of the way. You know, and you was flawless in everything you did, even with the music. You know, you do music too.
Yeah,
you know?
Special effects.
Special effects and makeup. It's like, man.
I mean, listen. It was hard growing up, being a African American female, growing up in the industry, trying to be in the industry and trying to make it, and being turned away at every corner because I wasn't light enough. Mm-hmm, and it's so mm-hmm. crazy, because someone told me that. The crazy part, I was in the studio and I'm trying to get one of my records off the ground, and this producer turned to me and said, it's easy for me. What did he say? I'll never forget it. It hurt my feelings, and it still hurts my feelings. But I'm going to tell you the funny thing about that 10 years later, 12 years later. He said, it's easier for me to create an artist with no talent as long as she's exotic. If she's exotic, I can make her a star. So she's light-skinned, pretty hair from overseas or wherever. She's lighter than me. He can make her a star. She don't have to have no talent. Meanwhile, my dark self is sitting over here with crazy talent, writing crazy, on tour with Rick Ross. I was doing incredible when I was an artist, but no one wanted to give me a shot because I was too dark. So now, fast forward 12 years later, guess who in my DM? Hey, we need a video. Oh, you do? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? The same person that told me that I wasn't light enough to make a star.
Yeah.
Now they're in my DMs. Literally, I swear to everything, yesterday, they sent me a DM saying, hey, I'm almost ready for that video, because they know I don't charge no less than $25,000. So when they approached me 2 years ago about a video, I was like, I started at $25,000. And they're like, all right, I'm coming for you soon. No, not 2 years ago. They hit me like 9 months ago and said they need a video on how much I charge. And remember, this is the person that turned me down because of my skin color, right? So now, if he did not treat me like that back in the day, today, me coming into my own, I probably wouldn't have charged him for the video. Or I probably would charge him $5,000 instead of $25,000. But because you tried to make me feel so little as an artist, now you get regular rate now, 12 years later, now that I'm me and I'm a boss. But they'll never know that. Just charge him.
That's it.
That's it.
Cut the check.
Cut the check. Period. But yeah, I know that was a lot.
No, that was great. It's great. Amazing.
But yeah.
Amazing. All right, well, let's keep going.
Let's go.
And again, if you see something you'd like to stop on, definitely let me know.
No, that's fun. That's not music. We could go back up there where it says producer.
This one here?
Producer.
Oh, producer. Okay, I see it.
Yeah. So this was Gangsta Art with ESTG, Moneybag Yo, Yo Gotti. It was so many people in this video. So I produced this, Gangsta Art, with CMG. And this is just some BTS, some behind the scenes of me on set. Being a boss. You know how that goes. Yelling at people all day. But in a good way. Not bad yelling. I don't yell to hurt people's feelings at all. I just got to get stuff done.
Nah, you know what you need to do.
Exactly. And as you can see here, although I'm the producer and I can just stand there and do nothing, I don't. I'm always, that was art department and I was there with the drilling. Like, I got to get it done. And we got to get it done, all hands on deck. And I'm a part of that all hands on deck. I'm very on hands with my craft. So although I'm the producer and I don't have to do nothing, I do it all on my sets. Yeah. Everything. Every department. I'm there.
Yeah. No, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
So that's what this is. That's me talking to ESTG. That's my DP. And the other guy, that's the director, Ben Mark. He's out of LA. And this was a fun shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
So what, I know, well, you were saying you produced on this. What inspired you to go from creative to the more logistics?
As far as being a producer and not director? Okay. So I'm not saying I'm not a director. I am. Yeah, but there's no job too big or small for me. I don't think I'm too good to produce a project if I'm not the director. That would be dumb. Like, what? Why? Why can't you produce? Because I'm a director and that's beyond me. I'm bigger than that. No, I don't think like that. I don't behave that way. There's not a job too big or too small for me. Actually, executive producers and producers are more lit than directors half the time in the film world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you see a credit in a movie, they're highlighting the producer, actually, most of the time. So, no, there's not a job too big or small. You know, I do it all. If a label hire me to direct the video, I'm going to direct the video. If the label hire me or a director come to me and be like, hey, can you produce this? I'm going to produce it. Of course I will. Yeah. And give it 1,000%. Because at the end of the day, no, it's not about the check, but I get paid the same regardless. You know, my rate is my rate. And I make good money. So it is what it is.
Dope. Man, that's, you work the game. You work the system.
Absolutely. And without pride. A lot of people work with pride. And I don't. I don't work with pride. Yeah. I don't care. I'm going to do it.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going here. What's this going on?
Fun stuff. That's just me being fun. That's just me being cute. We don't have.
Okay, go ahead. That's what you see. You know.
That is me on New Year's.
So I became a problem.
Yeah, me being a problem. That's it.
Okay, what's the problem? What's the problem at?
I'm a problem. Because when I'm on set, though. Okay, so it's different parts of me. So when I'm directing, I make it my business to show that you can be sexy. You can be feminine. You can wear stilettos on set and still be in charge. You don't have to wear stilettos on set and be a groupie or be a model or be in the video. That's the director. So I did Love Fo and Little Durk. I did Love Fo and Little Durk video. Came through. The people I hired, they never met me in real life yet. So when I'm on set and the men are building the lights and doing all that, they over there like, oh, excuse me, can I, whatever, you're one of the models, right? And I'm like, no, I'm the director. It's like, what? It was a whole movie. They was like, you know, that's the director right there. I hear a little whispering all on the set, and I'm like, that is so funny. But I believe in keeping as women, like, we don't have to downplay our femininity at all. Like, I love being sexy. What? But sometimes I want to be simple, and I do it. Like when I'm producing, I don't have to go all out because it's not my show. You know what I'm saying? When I'm producing a project, I dumb it down a little. And because I'm usually running, as a producer, like I said, I do everything. I'm in my slippers or my sneakers and I'm running around doing everything. But as a director, then I don't really have to. I don't. It's not really. I just, you don't do everything else. You just sit there and focus on creative. So I can sit there in my director's seat and be pretty in my 6-inch heels and my red bottoms. And that's what I do. So, yeah. So, I mean, I put that pressure. I put that pressure when I direct.
Have you ever caught any heat for that? Like anybody ever like, oh, nah, Mo, don't do that. Mo,
Yes. So
that's
same video, yes, I have. But guess what? You know me. Kiss my ass. Because who going to tell me different? Like, what's the problem? I can't be an attractive director. I can't wear what I want to wear on set. It's my show right now. Y'all paid me to do this, and we're going to get the job done. As long as the job is done, you should not be focused on how high my heels are or, you know, how tight my dress is. Like, what are you doing? Are you dumb?
Yeah.
We get the same result no matter what. And so I had it just that one time, but after that, everybody know what it is. So it's like, oh, that's Blue. That's Blue. Don't say nothing. That's what she do. And that's it. Bottom line, period.
Yeah. That's fine.
That's Blue.
I love it. Yeah, no, that's you.
You got to command your respect. That's all.
That's you. Yeah.
People don't know.
And that you do.
I really do.
I know how hard you fought for it.
Oh yeah. I don't in the real world, in the metaverse, I don't care. I am genuinely me in every world. Like, I don't play games. I don't play with people. Don't play with me. I don't play with you. I'm real. I'm honest. I'm fair. I'm respectful, and I demand my respect. No, honestly, because as a woman, I had it hard growing up trying to get into this industry. I'm banging at doors, and them doors always closed in my face. So you know what I did? I built my own door and walked through it. That's what I did. And can't nobody tell me nothing. To this day, nothing. I don't care. Don't like me? Your problem. I'm going to still get it done. But that's one thing that people love about me is I'm consistent and I see things through. Yeah. And that's the key to success, being consistent.
Yeah.
And honest.
Yep.
So, yeah.
No. Well described. I love it. All right. Let's see here. What's next? What are we doing here?
Oh, no. You're going to have a lot of booty shaking. That was just Tory Lanz video. You want booty shaking on your stuff?
This is all around the clock stuff. This is one of Tory Lanz videos. Where was this filmed at? His home or like a?
We rented a mansion. This was in August. This was a year ago. This was in August 2021.
Here in Miami?
Yeah. This was him and VVS Ken. And he added a couple people on this project.
Just have fun.
But yeah, just produced. This is another one I produced, and they just have fun. We just turn it up. So you're gonna see a lot of Tory Lanz stuff because that's 7 years.
Yeah. How hard or crazy was it to put this together? How quickly did you have to put it together?
Oh, so I'm the producer in the camp that Tory calls at freaking 1, 2 in the morning, like, Yolanda, I want to shoot a music video tomorrow, 9:00 a.m. Meanwhile, it's 1 a.m. 9 a.m., Tory? Okay. I just say, oh, okay. And I always do that because he'll hear the, okay, Tory, I'm on it. And I'm calling his phones at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, like, hey, are you available? I need an AC. I need a DP. I need lighting. Who got lighting? I need some Asteras. I got to make sure we have sky panels. And I'm producing at 2, 3 in the morning to be ready for 9 in the morning. But guess what? I make it happen. And that's all that matters. It gets done. So, yeah, I'm that one that we do a lot of, like, spontaneous. When Tory thinks about it and he want to do it, we get it done.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the way we do in the family. Like, we make it happen. Tory is awesome. He's so awesome, and he knows who he can depend on.
Yeah.
And with our camp, I'm like the only female in the camp, really, that's been around as long as I have, and that they can really depend on. He's trusting me with hundreds of thousands of dollars. I go pick up, Yolanda, I need you to pick, you know what I mean, go make sure, go take care of that. As a producer, that's what I'm supposed to do. So, yeah, go take care of that, and it gets done, and he depends on me, and that's what I do.
The lady behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Man, he's very lucky to have you. And I'm sure he's very appreciative of it, too.
He's very appreciative. I love him. I don't care what's going on. That's one man that you could never get me to talk nothing crazy about because he's been nothing but an awesome person and a great soul.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. He looked like he's
All
very
right, wait.
around.
Go down. No, you're missing the good stuff. Okay. This, we did a Nike commercial.
This one here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With Sha'Carri Richardson. Remember the track star, Sha'Carri Richardson, 20 years old. She had, this was her Nike commercial.
Oh, she had the color hair sometimes.
She wears the long nails, and she got banned from the Olympics for smoking weed and having weed in her system. Yeah. So this is a Nike commercial that we did for her. But on this, I wasn't the producer or director. I was the art director. So I did the set design. I created a whole 1950s diner, and because I also do that. So I started off in production being in the art department and doing special effects and art. So sometimes people, again, nothing is too big or small for me, right? So although I am a director, although I am a producer, but guess what? I got called to do set design. And guess what I did? Set design. I don't have to be in charge all the time. So we drove all the way out to Orlando and shot this Nike commercial, and it was amazing. And I designed that whole set.
Damn, that's dope.
Mm-hmm.
And how long? Well, you was the art department, but how long did you have to prep for this? Was this like a big gig?
This was a last minute thing too.
Oh, okay.
This was a last minute, like, hey, tomorrow we got to be in Orlando. I think it was a day or two. I think it was like 2 days. So I had 2 days. But remember, I'm in Miami. They're in Orlando. I'm like, okay, do I get everything here and just drive the U-Haul there? But nah, I made some calls and I found everything I needed in Orlando, so it worked out. Yeah, awesome. It worked out.
Awesome.
Yep. Shout outs to Nike.
How'd it come out? How'd the ad come out?
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. Great commercial. Okay. That was the potato chips. I directed a Rap Snacks commercial.
Nice.
And
who was the person?
It was the Little Baby chips. I directed that commercial, came up with the whole concept. It was dope. You know E, choreographer E? Yeah, he's out of Miami. It was for him. So he has a situation and he has dancers. He choreographed the whole thing. So we just shot the commercial for him. So it was dope.
Oh, man. That must have been great.
The Little Baby chips are the best chips on the market to me.
Yes. Is it barbecue?
No, I mixed the barbecue with the salt and vinegar.
Oh, there's the 3 different flavors.
It's 3 different flavors, but I like the barbecue with the salt and vinegar, and I buy 2 bags. You'll never see me eating one. So I always buy 2 bags, and I mix them up. And
oh, is that the move right now?
That's the move for me.
Okay.
It's the move for me.
It's not a wave yet, but it might be a wave now.
Listen, look at here.
All right, let's see what's next.
What's next? Let me see. Okay, this is YFN Lucci. If you go to the up there in that black and white.
Right there? Here?
Yeah.
Is this the guy who's in the court troubles right now?
Yeah, getting hit with that RICO. Yeah, that's Wayne's daughter's ex-boyfriend, YFN Lucci. So the label hit me and asked me to shoot 2 videos for Lucci. This was one of them. It's called Rolled On featuring Mozzie. And I directed it. I came up with an awesome treatment. The treatment was more, I love Lucci.
I love Lucci. I remember this. This is so, I called you about
Epic,
it.
yeah. Oh, yep, you sure did. A lot of people saw this video and was like, who directed that? Me.
Yeah, no, that was such a great concept. And I'm a huge I Love Lucy fan. I've seen every episode.
Oh, yeah, so you remember this episode with the pie?
Yeah.
I've copied the Lucy episode with the pie.
Yeah. This is so good.
Thank you.
So well executed.
Thank you. It was fun.
How did he like it?
He loved it.
So was he like, did he know what I Love Lucy was? Did he like?
I don't know. When I sent the treatment back to the label sent it to Lucci, and Lucci was like, let's do it. I love it. That's all. That's all I knew is he loved it, and we did it.
I wonder if he knew, or maybe he researched. Because he's young, right?
Yeah, because he's young. He's like 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he might have heard about it. He
might have knew it. I love Lucci. I love Lucy. I mean, I called him and was like, I'm doing that. But, guys just say yes to anything, so I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they trust you.
They do. They trust me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
They
fun.
do trust me. That was a fun shoot. I did that, and I did Wish Me Well 3 Coming, where I created. Did you see that one? It was a cross between Alice in the Wonderland and Tupac.
I think so.
I had everything, giant clocks,
Yes, I remember
giant puzzle pieces. It was crazy.
Yeah, no,
a lot
I
of
remember
fog,
that. You
and then
did
the
all the-
forest with the ballerinas.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I remember that with the water.
With the well and all of that. Yep.
Yeah,
So
no,
I
I
did
remember.
those 2 videos, and that was right before he went to jail. That's the behind the scenes of it right there.
Which one, this?
Yeah, that's behind the scenes of the I Love Lucci.
Oh, yeah.
I drop a bag and they gon' find you. Roll with me,
Young and rolled on.
roll with me, I'll get
Did you shoot this over there at Desert Park?
Yes. Look
Desertland.
at you telling my business.
Oh, my bad.
You don't give them my secrets. Yeah, that's where I shot it.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
You know, I've had family that worked there.
Oh, yeah?
Like 2 of my little niece and my cousin, I think.
Oh, nice.
My little nephew.
Nice. But that's exactly where we shot it. And it came out so fire.
Man, that's dope.
So
That's dope.
fire. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm sure he loved it.
Yes. And up here is the island. And that's the Wish Me Well 3. Right, no, over. Right there. Yeah.
You know who I thought that was? Kodak Black.
I tried to get a Kodak joint last week. I almost nailed it, but they scratched the shoot. But they loved the treatment. The
Really?
treatment was crazy.
Nice.
I can't even tell you about that treatment because I'm going to try to get it placed somewhere else.
Right,
Yeah, but no, see the oversized clocks, that was the whole Alice in the Wonderland type vibe.
Dope.
So I'm very, when it comes to me as a director and a creative, visual. My vision has to be on point.
Yeah.
My vision is crazy. So I'm a visionary. So
Yeah,
the treatment's got to be artistic. I don't want no basic nothing. We got to go crazy. I want sets built from scratch. And that's what I do. I have everything built from scratch.
Yep. It's great. It's great. You, like you say, you command it.
I command it, and I make it happen.
Yeah.
Period.
Well, I was about to say, too, more than just the vision that you have, you're an executioner, too.
Absolutely. And if no one else can't do it, like I said, I even get out of pocket as a director sometimes. Sometimes, although I am the director, I will go into that art department like this. I did this myself. I went and got the plants. I had the stuff made because I knew nobody was going to execute this particular video the way I see it. No one, because sometimes people don't understand my vision. So I have to take it upon myself to do things myself. Because I'm not going to sit and argue with you. I don't have time. This has to be done now. And I can't even teach you. So I'll go to Home Depot. I'll get everything I need. I will get it built. And that's it. And that's what I did with this. I didn't have no time to play with nobody on this one. Because I had 2 days to shoot 2 videos.
Yeah. Damn.
I didn't have time.
Yeah.
I didn't have time. I had this built myself. I did it all myself. I wasn't playing.
Beautiful.
Yep.
And it looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
everybody
you.
got to go check that video out.
Check that out.
Especially art department is really nice on there.
Yeah.
The whole visuals.
So the young Puda up there where it says
Yeah.
Puda. Yeah, you could do that. Is that just a picture? Oh, no, it's a video. So this was a young Puda. He's a young man out of Louisiana, I think. I'm not really sure where he's from, but he's not from here. And he had a joint with Dream Doll. So it was called Chicken and Grits. And again, my vision, right? So I shot it. Yeah, I shot it in a restaurant, and I made them sexy girls cooking chicken, frying chicken, and cooking grits. And Dream Doll coming in as the erratic customer. She found hair in her food, and she went crazy. And then he had a dream sequence because he was like, she bad. Had a dream sequence, and she jumped on the counter and was doing all of the craziness and sexiness. So that was a fun video. That was some fun. That was a real fun video.
Yeah, I think I've seen it before.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right, let's see what else you got here.
What I got?
You by the camera. Oh, man, this one, I want to stop on this video here.
So that's the one with Lefo and Little Dirk.
Your concept for this video is pretty cool.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's another one. This is the shoot that I was sexy on, and the manager had an issue, and I had to tell him to get the F out my face, but it was all good. It worked out. The video is amazing, and it's whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got kids for this because the artist wanted children to imitate them.
Yeah.
So I had to cast 2 kids that looked like, one looked like Little Dirk, one looked like Ludfo. And the concept for this was, so for me, these are children, and they're still children. So why put children in a grown setting? So I said, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to build a stage play to create what's going on. So we're going to tell the story and make it look like a play because they are children at the end of the day. And they're faking like they're the artists. So let's fake like they're robbing a museum. Let's fake like they're. If you watch the video, you'll see even the nosy neighbor in the song. They said something about the nosy neighbor. So I created it like a stage play. I put a wall with a window, and you could tell it was a stage because you see all the black in the background.
Man.
And they got the choir singing in front, and then you could see they went from that set to the next set. So you could tell it was a play.
Yeah.
Right?
So you was actually putting the kid in the video.
Adult video.
It's a kid in the video about a kid being in a play that is in a video.
That they're robbing a museum with a monkey. And I put a monkey in it because you know me, I always do something beyond.
I remember the monkey.
So the monkey was helping them rob the museum. It was amazing.
Oh, man. Yeah.
It was really amazing.
People got to see that video. It was really cool.
Nah, that video was dope. That was dope. It was a stressful shoot because the manager was a lot, but it worked out.
Yeah.
It worked out.
I think you called me during that time, too.
Because I just wanted to beat everybody up.
Yeah.
Let's go here.
Which one?
This one with Tory.
Oh, here.
Let me see if that's a video or a... Yes. So this was Chicks Tape 5. My biggest accomplishment was creating the cover to Chicks Tape 5 with Ashanti. So this was when I took a trip to New York to promote Chicks Tape 5. I wouldn't have it no other way. I said, Tory, I got to send me out there. I want to do this. And I went all in Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, Manhattan. It excited me to go home to New York because I haven't been home in New York in a while. So, and this is just some behind the scenes of the installment of the big, we had like a 20-foot iPod in the middle of Times Square at the Apollo Theater. I pushed the envelope with Chicks Tape 5, with the promo for Chicks Tape 5. I even went and shot a little thing, and it was just a movie. And for a whole 3-4 days, I stayed in New York, and I went to every borough just putting out flyers, Chicks Tape 5, Chicks Tape 5. I had the van, I had it wrapped, and it was a movie. My biggest moment. And
did
then
all that?
The last day, they called me and was like, Yolanda, we want to put a meet and greet together. I had less than 24 hours to do a meet and greet in the middle of Brooklyn. And I found a location, Vinny's in Brooklyn, and they allowed me to do this. This is the meet and greet. Less than 24 hours, and we have 5,000 people wrapped all downtown Brooklyn to come into that meet and greet. I did that in less than 24 hours.
Wow.
It was crazy. I decorated the whole place. It was amazing. I made it look like a girl's bedroom, just like I did for the cover. You'll see the cover, not here, but on another post. So I had the location, Vinny's location, the store. I brought all kinds of props in, big mirrors. I had the purple carpet. I had what's the name for Tory to sit on? It was real nice. Balloons. It was crazy. It was dope.
Damn, that sounds
24 hours.
So cool.
It was amazing.
Jeez.
It was amazing.
I know you must have been.
Look, I even had a cake done. I had chains made that said Chicks.
You had all of that done?
Listen, in 24 hours, I even had an iPod cake done that says Chick Tape 5. It was amazing. Dipped strawberries, the big old cake. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Damn.
This just goes back to what you said about how I put 1,000% in things. I did that. I got to give myself a pat on that. I did that.
Not hold yourself back.
I didn't care. Look, I even created a sculpture of the umbrella with the FU Forever umbrella. That's Tory's label. I went in and we went to radio. We did everything. So this is all of that covered. We covered all of that. But I went and had a sculpture done because I'm an artist. So I went and did a Forever umbrella sculpture for the event, the meet and greet. Because the meet and greet was 24 hours. Remember, I did all that other stuff. I had like a week to do the activation with the iPod and everything. But for the meet and greet, which you'll see at the end when you see this, right here. This was the meet and greet. I built that. I had the cake done. I had Bel Air deliver a delivery of boxes of Bel Air. And look at that line.
Yeah.
24 hours. I killed it. I did that.
So hold on. How big is the team that you used to do this?
I am the team. What happened?
Are you kidding me?
I am the team. It was me from Miami to New York. What team?
Oh my God.
What team? What time did I have to get a team?
Mo, you moving heavy out here, man.
Heavy. Stop playing with her. I get it done.
Yo, Tory is never going to let you go.
Execute. You see that? Everybody had fun. All them kids loved it. We had the chains that say Chicks Tape. We had the autographs. Look at the cake. Amazing.
Sheesh.
Bel Air sponsored it. 24 hours.
Wild.
Yep.
Wild.
That's my cover.
You are out of hand.
I'm out of hand. I gotta say, I'm very proud of this album. When he dropped this mixtape, this was my moment to shine, and I took it and I went crazy. Because that cover went viral.
Nice.
Because remember, I'm a set designer first. I'm an in the art department. And I did that cover. We could come out of it, and you can actually scroll down. It's on there. Go right there. This cover right here with Ashanti. I did that.
Oh.
My cover went viral. And Ashanti came in that bed. Y'all don't know. That's not a real bed. This is a big old warehouse. And I took a corner in the warehouse and I made it look like a 2000s bedroom. I actually had real double XL magazines, hype magazines from back in the early 2000s. I had the actual magazines and tore pages out. We had Biggie. We had KRS-One. We had all of that. And I hung all the pictures up on the wall. And I even found her a sidekick. And then she came with her own sidekick. Remember the sidekick? And then Ashanti, of course, beautiful Ashanti. She was amazing to work with. And we did that. And the cover went freaking viral.
Jeez.
My moment.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is,
Yep.
like, you need a whole episode of a show for this to tell that story.
Yo, the story's amazing. I'm very, very proud of that. Very proud of that.
And it looks great.
Go to the next one. It's me in the background. You'll see me still building while Ashanti's laying on the bed getting her makeup done. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
So you see
I
me in the
remember this photo.
background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Look at Biggie. You see Biggie? Also, look at Lloyd, because back then Lloyd was out. So you see Lloyd, Biggie.
Yeah.
That's all from the Hype magazines. I still have the magazines in my house.
Damn.
Yeah.
You very resourceful.
Very resourceful.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You keep it good, like real 100% with people, and you're able to call them.
I try to be really honest with people.
Right here, yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah. I try not to drop the ball. We could go back up.
Go up?
Yeah, we could go back up because we missed some stuff. Okay. Let's go to...
Wait a minute.
Not wait a minute. You so titties. So this is an artist out of Orlando, I think he is. That's Young Puda. And it was another young lady from here, independent artist. And that was her video. I just shot some.
Okay.
Yeah, I was shooting his part on green screen. And
you was directing this?
yeah, I directed this. The vision.
Yeah, I was about to ask you. You shot it on green. Was the whole thing on green screen?
No, the whole thing wasn't. They never dropped the video. They didn't even spend a lot. It wasn't a lot. They spent about $40,000 on that video. And it never came out.
Damn, don't you hate when that happens?
I hate when that happened because that was a wasted vision.
Yeah.
No, that vision for that video is so huge.
Explain it. Tell me about it.
So I wish I had it so you could play it. Damn. But anyway, I had her in a body of water, and she was sitting on a throne full of gold. And then I had women, models laying in the water, but they were on pedestals, but they were laying down, and they was all covered in gold. So it looked like they were naked, but they weren't. They was just covered. Their boobs, everything was just covered in gold, and diamonds all in the water, and then the low fog. It was beautiful.
Wow.
It was a wasted video. I'm so mad. We did the whole video in water. So I had a pool created, so it looks like a cave. So they was in a cave, and in the background was like all gold. So they was like in a gold cave. And I had a swing built over the water. So one of the scenes, she's swinging in the water. It was beautiful.
Damn.
And it was a waste of video because they never dropped it. I shot that 2-3 years ago. It never dropped.
Damn.
So mad.
That's whack.
Because, I'm big. My visions be crazy. And they never dropped the video.
That's so whack.
I'm about to drop the video for them.
Yeah.
I'm so upset with that.
Damn. Well, you definitely got to share that video with me.
No, you gotta see that.
I would love to see it.
Oh, it was so crazy.
So do you think you get in trouble if you dropped it yourself on your own page?
No, I can't do that. I can't do it, but I wish I could.
But could you put it on your reel or like a piece of it?
Yeah, I could put it on my reel. I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, get the permission first.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the artist. I haven't spoken to her in a little
People
while.
got to see that, man.
No, they really need to
At
see
least
it.
a
The
moment of it.
visuals for that is so crazy.
Yeah, because filming on green screen is not easy.
Not easy at all.
You got to really plan what you're doing.
Well, this part for the feature was on green screen. I really had the body of water built. I had them build a big old pool, and it looked like she was in the water. Yeah, but this part was
how much do you rely on your what is the person called? Like your builder, whoever is
our
actually
department.
Your department that actually builds
the
it.
construction.
Do you continue to work with the same people because they know how you work?
So in the beginning, I did. And I don't talk dirty about people, but I'm just gonna tell y'all this is a shady business. Shady business. Like getting into this field, you'll have a lot of people that'll try to step on your toes. And especially me being a female. Oh, they tried me. And I've always been tough. But out here in Miami, I feel like I had to be double tough. And I'm already from Brooklyn, so I'm already tough. But I have to be double tough out here because they really try to play with me. So I had to put my foot in people's neck a few times because I didn't have set builds. And people would come in that I hired. You're an AC, assistant camera. Why the next week you a fake director on my set? On my set. I had that set built for a video I did 2 weeks ago. First of all, art department, why y'all didn't take it down? Why did you allow someone to pay you to use my set? So I had stuff like that.
Whack.
I had stuff like that happen to me. So that art department, never used them again. That AC that wanted to be a director all of a sudden, he's a nobody. But this is the type of things that happen, people trying me. So in this industry, especially as a female, you really got to move tough. You got to be real tough. You got to be on some, when they say your name, it's like, oh, okay. Yeah. When they hear my name, it's, oh, Blue? All right. Yeah, it's pressure. I'm pressure. I don't play with these people because too many people done tried it. And that person tried it twice. And it's like, yo, because we on camera and I can't talk too much, but it's like, yo, I cursed them out. I really, really did, but I'm not gonna say what I said, but I cursed them out.
Yeah. I remember that time.
I called you because I needed to know whether I was bugging. Like, you don't do that. You just don't. It's some stuff that I don't need to tell you don't do, and nobody should tell you not to do. You should know. That's a no-no. You can't do that. You can't go around stealing people's sets. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Renting out their props. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. And that's on the art people too.
That's why I don't work with them anymore.
Yeah, that's why.
So these past couple of years that I've been in production, 7 years I've been in production, I've switched people. I switch people all the time because I test your loyalty. And it's like, don't play with me. I'm paying you. Do what I'm paying you to do and keep it pushing. And a lot of it is people don't know their positions. They want to wear more than one hat, and that's okay. It's okay, but just respect the person that you're working for. Don't come in there scoping out their sets and trying to see how you can get their network or make contacts on their set. And that. Oh, let me tell you, that's nothing. That stealing my set, that's nothing. One person took my whole client.
Wow.
The next day. Tried to finish the video that I started one day and do the second part of it the next day without me. What?
Whoa.
And guess what? Guess who had the footage? And they couldn't even do nothing because when it came to edit, I would have found out anyway.
Yeah, because they had to come to you.
So guess what? And guess what? He was the lighting guy. How's grip and lighting all of a sudden a director?
Oh, my God.
So let me not, because, honey, I could sit up here all day.
Gosh.
All day.
You know, some
Miami.
guys really just don't have just this, like, gauge of, like, yo, you just don't do that. Like, they're so for themselves.
It was so messy.
Yeah.
That situation, the set design thing was messy, but stealing my whole client.
Yeah.
But see, what they did was, it's like, yo, I could get the camera for cheaper. You know, I know Blue is charging y'all this, but I could get it cheaper because I own this and I don't. And come to find out, dude didn't own anything.
Mm-hmm.
He was just trying to get that. And this is what I say, this is what separates me from people. People are so money hungry that they miss a lot of things. Like, you did that to me, and I let it. I didn't let it slide, but I had to finish the project with him because he was my lighting person at the time. So I had to finish. They had to call me. So that shoot that they tried to do behind my back couldn't happen. They needed me, so they had to call me and tell me what they did. Mm-hmm. And I still came through, and I ain't say nothing. But they knew it was drama, but I didn't. You know, I'm a professional. As a professional, I came on set. I finished my job. But guess what? He missed a lot of work after that. You can't, I won't hire you for nothing. You're a dog.
Yeah.
You are a dog. You're two-faced, and it's effed up what you did. Like, how do you steal someone's client from right under their nose? Yeah. Why are you in the club with my client the same night of the shoot? Which is fine, not my business. You grown. But the next day you shoot in my video? The second part of my video, and y'all tried to do it behind my back because you offered them cheaper price? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? That's what I want to know.
No,
but
yeah. And yes,
stuff like that happens.
Stuff
like that happens.
You gotta be real tough out here, man. There's some vultures.
I don't play with me no more. It's like, oh,
there's some vultures out here.
I'm just on that. Oh,
especially when they think you're not, like you're weak or you're, you know.
Oh, they know I'm not.
And then they're like, oh, okay, we didn't know that's who we was dealing with.
No, they learn fast. They learn fast. But I'm a sweetheart. Don't get me wrong. I don't play with people money. You get paid, but. Again, being a female, it's that stigma of being a woman. And now they know. I mean, it's been a couple of years. People know. Don't play with me. But just being a female, they are going to try you. They are going. It's sad to say, but they are going to try you because you're a girl. It just happens. And you just got to put that pressure. And when you pressure, I mean, you know.
You make things happen.
Right.
All right, let's move on here.
Let's go to Alex Hibbert. He's now in The Shy. Yeah. This is Alex Hibbert. He was the kid in Moonlight. Remember that?
Yes.
So, this is a movie that my mentor filmed with Alex Hibbert, Mark John Jeffries. There was so many stars in this film. It hasn't dropped yet. This was when he was a kid. He's grown now. But it's a coming-of-age film that when they do drop it, it's going to be crazy. We've been shooting this for the past 5-6 years. Oh, wow. But like I said, it's a coming of age. This is when Alex was a kid. Alex is like 19 right now. He was 10, 11 in this.
Jeez.
But again, the coming of age film, so it's going to show the kids grow up.
Right. Okay.
So, I did the set design for this film. This is when I first got introduced to production before I met Tory Lanz. Mm-hmm. So, Alex was in the film. Like I said, Mark John Jeffrey, a whole bunch of people was in this film. And I came on as a set designer, and I did my thing. I can't wait till this film comes out. But I did my thing. Alex is currently one of the lead stars in the Showtime series, The Shy. Mm-hmm. You know The Shy?
Yeah.
So he's the lead kid in The Shy. Oh. And he's amazing. I'm so proud of that kid. And to watch him grow up like this. And just to know him is amazing.
That's awesome.
You know, so yeah. Shout out to Alex Hibbert.
And who is she?
Shut up, that's me.
That's you?
Yes, that's me.
Are you kidding me?
Why am I showing you this?
I thought that was somebody.
That's me. I did the set design. So I made a hospital. I made a room look like a hospital. Yeah. Look, even the background, the guy got on crutches. That's an actor. Like, I gets into my what? Yeah. So I created a whole hospital room. That's a fake hospital bed I put in a room. And he's fake on some stuff. And he's being bad because he's bad. And he's fake sticking me with a needle. But yeah, this is me just setting up the scene.
Okay. No, I really didn't think that was you.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. So let's look at your caption here. Read your caption for me.
Okay. When you don't have kids, but miss the kids you work with on set. The real Alex Hibbert. Remember this? You were so young and bad. Because he was bad.
Yeah.
He was bad, but I love him. He's amazing. Amazing kid.
So how often do you work with kids?
I don't work with kids often at all. No. But when I do, I enjoy it because kids love me.
Yeah. You have a warm heart. I would imagine, like,
Thank
damn,
you.
How come you don't have any kids? You know, you'd be a great mother.
No, don't even. Why are you cursing at me?
That's not a curse.
Don't curse at me.
If God gave you an ability, you got to share.
Yeah, the ability was to be out here and inspire young men and women to be great in their lives and be a mentor, not a mother.
Wow.
Mentor, not a mother.
Maybe one day.
Nope. I'm too old. Nope. They don't ask me my age. We're not doing that. Next.
All right, let's see here.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's at the end there. Okay. So what's this?
So that's when I
Mona
did the
Lisa
cover
studio.
of, that was in Brooklyn when I did the cover. This is showing
the
behind the
Ashanti
scenes.
thing.
See the Vibe magazine, Double XL, when I did the cover of Chicks Tape 5.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's my behind the scenes of creating that. That's my moment.
So,
One of my biggest accomplishments was Chicks Tape 5 cover. To me.
how hands-on are you now with this stuff?
With what?
With your art department?
I'm still hands-on. Like all my sets, I still help because my vision. I don't really trust people totally with my visions because I can be a little.
Yeah. I mean, like you're up there sticking pictures on the wall.
I do all that. I love that.
Ironing and doing all that, getting stuff together.
Even as a director, I'm still doing that. Like, it's again, there is no job too big or small for me. So just because I'm the director, that means I can't get my feet wet. I'm taking off my shoes and I'm walking in this water with you. And that's what I did for that video with the water. I'm directing, but guess what? I was in there helping them pin their clothes on, making sure all that, because my vision has to be exactly what I envisioned.
Yeah,
so
well executed.
I was in the water, I'm stepping on stuff, cutting myself, but it had to be right.
Dope. Yeah, I see it. I got to go back and watch it so I can remember how it was. So you normally at around this time is when I'll do like I call it Russian scrollette, where I'll just scroll through your page real fast and you say stop and we pick one. But we seem to have come to the end.
Yes.
But we're gonna go through some of these, and then the last thing we'll do is talk about your very first post. Do you remember what it was?
My very first post?
Is this your very first post, or this is like a revamp?
Let me see.
Post? No, I want to know if you remember it.
I don't think this was my very first post. No, I did a revamp because I wasn't in the industry when I created my page. I was trying.
Yeah.
Then when I got, I was doing my thing, I started deleting all the old stuff and putting up my accomplishments. First, it was just family stuff.
So that's still a beginning, but it's the beginning of this new chapter.
Yeah, the beginning of my career. So, yeah.
And you remember that photo?
That was Tory Lanz. That was Tory Lanz, Shotters. Yeah. What is it? What's the name? Not Shotters. It was Tory Lanz videos for Shooter. I think it was Shooter, Shotters. It's there.
We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it.
I think, and in that, when I first met him, the first day I met him, that was that post and picture. I didn't come on as a producer. I became a producer as I started working with them. So I leveled up from art department. So from doing special effects, because I did bullet wounds, the bullet wounds in the back of Talent on his set. That's the day we met. Is when I was just doing bullet wounds on his set.
Nice.
So yeah, I started leveling up from that day.
That's fire. That's fire. And you've done a few bullet wounds for me on a couple projects.
I've done some bullet wounds for you. Exactly. I love making bullet wounds, honey. They look so real.
Yeah.
I love dealing with blood.
Oh,
Fake blood, of course.
Yeah. So where are you here?
This was in Miami. That was Chef G and Sleepy Hollow out of Brooklyn. Chef G, Sleepy Hollow, and what's the other rapper name from Canada? Pressa. Remember Pressa used to date Coi Leray. And I shot a video for Pressa featuring Chef G and Sleepy Hollow, and it's called Head Tap. So I directed that video as well. So that was fun. They all came out to Miami and we shot this video and it was lit. And my nephews even called me like, Auntie, oh my God, that's Chef G. That's my favorite rapper. I'm like, I don't know who he is, honey, but what? That guy right there in the picture. I'm like, oh yeah, I shot a video for him. I don't be knowing who nobody. Half the time I don't know who none of these artists are. But I love it. After I work with them, I know who they are. And I follow their career. And then, and that's him right there, Chef G. I believe he's locked up right now, but he's from Brooklyn. He's from Flatbush. And Sleepy Hollow is his label mate. And they're from Brooklyn. And Pressa is a rapper from Canada. Yeah. But it was Press's video featuring Sleepy Hollow and Chef G. Yeah.
And whoever, the photographer that captured this moment, he captured like probably the most perfect moment on the set.
Thank you. Yes, the director. I don't know what I was doing.
like when you get your big studio with your huge office.
This is the picture?
Like, this is the picture. This got to be the centerpiece of
Really?
your photos. Like,
Dope.
this says a lot.
I'm going to take that into consideration.
Yeah, it's amazing, you know?
What that caption say? When the director is a Black American female from Brooklyn, the frustrations behind the scenes mean nothing. All I care about is delivering dope-ass results.
Yep.
Yeah.
That says it all.
Yeah, because this was a lot. This was a lot. This shoot was another crazy day. My shoots be crazy.
Like right now, it feels like you was filming in like a big blockbuster movie. Like,
Yeah.
that's what this vibe is right here. Like,
That's
y'all
what
was
you
out
get?
there filming something crazy.
We was mobbing that day. It had to be like 150 people.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like you had like a
We
lot
was
going
mobbing
on.
that day.
A lot going on.
We were mobbing. It was nice though. It felt good. It felt good. Anytime that I go home, go to New York and do something, or someone from New York is here doing something, it feels good because I feel like I'm around my people. And, you know, people in New York, when they see me, they like, we're so proud of you. So when I work with people from home, it makes me feel really, really, really good. So this was a shoot that I felt really, really good because they were Brooklyn rappers. I know it's corny, but whatever.
Nah, that's
I'm
awesome.
cheesy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is still the Ashanti one?
Yeah. That was that. I tell you, that was my moment.
What was this?
That's the same.
Same?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that? Okay, what's this here?
What was that? All work, no play on set. Okay, so I was on set of a Tory Lanz video when he had that Love Me Now album. This was the Love Me Now album. This was, what video was this? This was the one with Trippie Redd.
Okay.
This is the video with Trippie Redd, and we were just shooting a scene at a high school. Yeah.
Cool. And how was this a tricky one to put together? Or?
Nah, this was fairly easy. This was in the beginning of working with Tory and them. Like when I first leveled up and became a producer on his team. That right there is See Me on Set. He's a very, very big producer now. Then he was building himself up, but now he's just...
With the red hat?
No, with the camera in his hand.
Oh,
his name is See Me on Set. And he's huge now. He's working with, I'm talking about Latin artists. He's out there. He's big. He's working with Steven Edgar. He does a lot of work with him. This is Mid Jordan. This is Tory's videographer, and he's lit now. Everybody from this time when we took this picture has elevated like 5 times what they were here. All of us. Everybody, well, us 3. Because this, other people are just helping us. But us 3, everyone has elevated like 5 times who we were in that moment.
Damn.
Yeah.
And how much of that do you, I mean, of course, it's you guys' hard work. Can never take away from that. But how much is that related to being in a camp with Tory?
No. See Me on Set has his own thing. He's not like a camp of Tory. He is someone that we bring in when we need it because now he doesn't.
He's not there all
the time. Mid Jordan is. I have a lot of things going on, so I won't say a camp of Tory. That's my team, right? But I do other things. You know what I'm saying? Because I have an ice cream truck now. I just bought an ice cream truck. I have multiple businesses. I have my production company. I have a cheesecake business. And now I have an ice cream truck. So that's home base for me because whenever they need me, I'm there as a producer or director, whatever they need, set design, whatever they need. But my core thing is my dessert business. It's just something that if I didn't have production, that would be the only thing I focus on. Is my dessert business.
Tell me more about it. I of course, I've tasted your cakes, and they're amazing.
Thank you.
Especially the cheesecake.
It's a cheesecake business.
Yeah,
it's a cheesecake business. Yes.
And I know you said the truck you got is an ice cream truck, but you're
Ice
going to be
cream.
selling the cake on there too.
It's going to be a cheesecake and soft serve ice cream truck.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. And what's the name of it going to be?
Snowland.
Snowland.
It's the same as my business. My business is Snowland, so I'm just
Uh-huh.
getting a truck for my business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm in
Okay.
like 5 restaurants here in Miami,
Mm-hmm.
where I sell just the cheesecakes. The ice cream is still something being worked on, but just the cheesecakes. I'm in a couple restaurants here, and I just love what I do as a baker. Like, I should have bought you some cheesecake.
Oh man, yeah.
Right?
We would have ate it while we
Ate
were
it
talking.
right here, but it's
Yeah.
okay. Next time.
Next time.
But yeah, my cheesecakes, that's my thing. That's my baby. Actually, it's cheesecake in the oven right now. My mother is making sure they're getting done. So work is around the clock. Around the clock. I'm working around the clock. But yeah.
Man. How long have you been doing that?
Everything's been 7 years, like literally.
Oh wow, you started both
Everything.
ventures.
I started everything 7 years ago. It's just so crazy. The time that I met Tory and I started, because when I moved here from New York, I was trying to find myself. You know, I was like, okay, what am I going to do? I can't just sit in the house all day. I got to make money. And then, so I taught myself how to bake. And then my mentor, he was shooting, it was funny how I met him, Malcolm Jones. He was shooting a music video, and Elora Mason, if you know, Elora Mason was the PR for Rick Ross, Flo Rida, a couple of people back in the day. And she took me under her wing and was pointing me in the right direction because I'm new here in Miami. I didn't know anyone. And she introduced me to Malcolm Jones. And then he took me under his wing. And that's when I started working on that project with Alex Hibbert. And then from there, someone called me and was like, yo, we need special effects. It's a Tory Lanz video. I didn't know who the hell Tory was. I was like, okay, I could do the bullet wounds. Let's go. And from there, I used the skill sets that I had from Malcolm Jones for being on his production with Alex Hibbert. I utilized that skill set and brought it over to Tory Lanez camp and utilized that there and placed my energy there and leveled up there. And now I am who I am. But when I went to that first set, I took my sweet potato pie cheesecake. And I made mini ones so everybody could have some. They went crazy. It went crazy. Sweet potato pie cheesecake was my first baking thing that people fell in love with. And then I taught myself how to do all other kinds of cheesecake. So now I got banana pudding cheesecake, lemon meringue cheesecake, chocolate mousse brownie cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake, strawberry shortcake cheesecake.
Damn.
Yeah, I got mad different flavors now.
All the recipes laid out.
Written down. I'm teaching my mother everything now. So, she's been helping me. I moved her here about 6 months ago. So she moved from Brooklyn here to Miami.
Things are doing well there.
Yeah, and she's helping me. And so when I bought the ice cream truck, I bought it for her. I'm like, yo, this is for you. We're going to make this happen. So that's what we're doing right now.
Damn, that's amazing. And you said you're going to have the truck where?
So special events, music videos, of course, because it's the hip hop ice cream truck. So I already got music to it. I had, the producer, Papier. He did that Little Baby and Nicki Minaj record, Do We Have a Problem? And he did Tory Lanez, Broken a Minute, and a whole bunch of joints. He remade my ice cream song. So I revamped the old version of the ice cream song. We made it a hip hop version with his stamp on it. So we hear Papi, and then it goes into the ice cream song. It's crazy. So we're going to have that on the truck and we're going to put some 30s on it. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be, we're going to have it everywhere.
Old school 30s on it?
Yep. And we're going to have it in the music videos and we're going to have it, we're going to go crazy.
That's beautiful. Oh, man.
We revamping ice cream.
How soon is this happening?
I'm working on it now. It's in the shop. It just came out of being sanded and painted, and now it's going for wrap. And then, however long it takes. It's no rush.
Nah, the vision is laid out. It's already there.
It's already laid out.
You just got to get there. That's it.
It's already laid out. It's being worked on. It's a process. Cars are not easy.
Yeah.
I got to go choke a few mechanics up. Like, y'all taking forever. It's been in here 2 months already. What are we doing? But it's going to get done.
Nice.
It's being worked on.
That's great. I wish you well with that.
Thank you.
And I know you will do well.
Thank you.
You're good. And you're not a salesman. You're just giving people great stuff.
Right. No, I'm a bad salesman because I don't think I care enough to sell anything. Like, you hungry? Here. Like, I'll give it all away. Like, but no, It's gonna be great. You tasted the cheesecake,
Oh, I
know.
I know. You brought it to set one time. Everybody went crazy.
I bring it
and
to
they
every
even ate
set.
my slice, and I was the producer.
You know me.
So,
Let's go.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's see.
See, yep, that's what it is.
This one?
Nope, that last one.
And that one there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. We'll
That's
get that.
Rick Ross.
That's what we'll end on. This one here?
Yeah, that's Rick Ross. So I produced. Well, I was the assistant producer on this one, Rich Forever and Josh X.
Mm-hmm.
So the caption says, I asked these two at Rich Forever and Josh X to give me a candid look, and they both did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they both did the fake pose.
Yeah,
they did the fake pose for me. But yeah, so that's crazy. Ricky Rose, man. Let me tell you, I was a rapper some years ago, right? And I was on tour with Ross, Blowing Money Fast tour as a rapper.
Mm.
And
I think that's around the time I met you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's 20 years ago? Wow.
Yeah.
Without giving my age away, that was a long time. Edit this out. But anyway, so I was on tour with Ross back when that Blowing Money Fast came out. And that's actually what got me here to Miami. So I had bad management. I was under bad management. We just didn't see eye to eye. And so I fired them and I was just lost. And that's when I started working on scripts and calling you guys to help me and understand what a script is and how to format it. And then I quit my job. I was working in the dental field. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go take a shot at life because I have no kids. I'm here in Brooklyn and it's nothing happening. And what do I have to lose? You can always get a 9-to-5, but you cannot always chase your dreams. And I came out here with nothing. I ain't know how to drive. I had like $200 in food stamps. And I was like, I'm just going to try it. And I went and slept on my homegirl couch for a couple of weeks and just figured the rest out. And the rest is history. I'm here.
Damn.
You put me in the jungle, I'm coming out with 10 furs. And that's what happened. 10 furs. So what happened, I lost my deal with, I got an offer. So I was told from management, I got an offer from Ross's team. Like, look, we'll take her under the wing. Y'all can use our name. We could do whatever with her. But they were being selfish. And so it went left. So I called myself coming to Miami chasing Rick Ross to get a deal. And it just, now I'm here.
But it worked out.
It worked out to where I found myself.
Exactly. Music
Wasn't for me. Like, I still do music. I just got a placement, actually, a record that I made a couple years ago when I first came to Miami. Got placed in the movie Secret Society by Miasha Coleman. And you saw it. You were the producer. Exactly. So, but the people don't know. So let me tell the story.
Yeah.
So anyway, I have one of my records in there and that's amazing. And that movie is amazing. And the people around, and I've met so many amazing people, Miasha Coleman being one, her and her husband were adorable. And me giving up on music, they wouldn't let me. They like, I understand you don't do music, but can we use your song in our movie? And I'm like, yes, absolutely. So I did that, although I'm not an artist anymore. But it worked out, and it's a great record. It's a great movie, and I'm proud to be a part of that.
Yeah.
And that's where we at with it.
Amazing. Yeah, well, you always come through, and like I said, you give it your all, and that's why things like that happen for you all the time.
Thank you. I try.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. What about this? Is this the same video?
Yes, that's the same video. That was a fan that was trying to get next to Ross and look at me with my little self thinking I'm fighting somebody.
That's what was happening.
I'm like, look, you got to move. He trying to explain why he need to be standing there. And I'm telling him, no, you need to move. And I'm telling the director, like, let's go. What's happening? And that's Picture Perfect from New York. Those are my brothers from New York, Picture and Aggie. And they came over there, called themselves Fake Protecting Me. So that's what was going on right there.
Ross is just
sitting there like,
y'all figure that out.
Y'all figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been around Ross.
And he was drunk. The guy was drunk. The fan, he was so drunk. But Ross is the coolest dude ever.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He's just chill.
Yeah, Ross is the coolest dude ever.
He's vibing.
Love him. Love me some him. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shooters. This was the bullet wounds when I first met Tory Lanz. Yeah, that was the bullet wounds that I made. Yeah.
And
You
who's
see
that on?
how graphic? One of the models.
Okay.
So he wanted a flag on her back. We did the flag. Somebody did the flag. And then I just went in and made realistic bullet wounds.
On top.
Yeah. So you could touch it. It was all gory and stuff.
Now, how long did it take you
Go to the next slide. It's 3.
How long did it take you to be good at bullet wounds?
I've been doing that for a couple of years. Even prior to coming to Florida, I was already playing with special effects.
And what got you into that? What made you?
I wanted to be I wanted to be the Black Lady Gaga when I was an artist.
That's what that came.
I taught myself how to do special effects because that's when she had that, what was it? The cheek. Remember when she had them high cheekbones, the Monsters Ball look? I'm like, how did they do that? I know her cheeks ain't like that. So I taught myself how to do special effects and create prosthetics.
Damn.
So I do prosthetics. I do all of that. I sculpt. I have sculptures. I have all that stuff.
Yeah.
I make all of that.
And how do you have time for it all? You know, that's crazy.
Everyone says that, but I make time for, you make time for what you want and what you want to do, right? It's not, I mean, everything I do is spread out anyway, so I just make it work for me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make time for that. I'll make time for that. Make time for that. You know, I'm busy all the time, but I make time for everything because it's what I love.
You do. You do. Damn. And this is who again?
That's Tory.
That's Tory right there.
In 2016.
And who's that?
That was an artist. What is his name again? Let me see. I forgot his name, but he was an artist. He is an artist here from Florida. I haven't heard none of his recent work, but that's him.
Damn.
I don't know his name.
This looks like a movie poster.
Right?
Like, you know, when like during a trailer, they pause on the shot.
Right.
And some like explanation is coming up.
Yeah.
About who these guys are.
Yeah.
This is a movie poster stuff.
Awesome.
Damn. What did they do with the video? Like, is it out?
It's out. It was out in 2016, I believe.
16? I gotta watch. Damn, I gotta watch all your videos. All right. Well, so we're here.
It's the same thing.
Oh, about the video.
The bullet,
about, right?
The bullet stuff. But this was the day I met Tory. This is when he was bald.
Let me take a shot there.
Yeah.
So, now that we're here, tell me, with all of this journey that you've been on, from this moment on, right, up until today, and you've been posting all this stuff. Tell me what you post to say. Tell me what
I post to say that I'm here. I'm a Black woman. I'm free. I'm living my best life. I enjoy what I do. I'm having fun. I'm creating moments. I'm creating memories. And I want to inspire. I want to inspire all little brown girls around the world that were told, and little girls in group homes and on the street, because I come from group home, that setting. And I want to inspire them and tell them that you could do it. You could just do it. That's what I want to say. Just do it. And because that's what I did. I just did it. A lot of people told me I would not be able to do anything that I'm doing. They said I won't be anything when I grow up. And I'm like, cool. And guess what? I did everything. I didn't let nothing stop me. Don't tell me I can't do something, because I'm going to go super hard to learn how to do it and be the best at it. And that's something that you keep saying, like, you give it 100% everything you do. And that's because as a child, I was told that I would not be able to do anything with myself. So I make sure everything I do it with completion, and I do it with 1,059% of me, you know, so, and that's where that drive comes from, being told that I'll be nothing.
Wow. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Now, God will continue to bless you, and your journey won't be easy, but it will feel good.
Thank you. It's not easy. It does feel good.
Yeah.
It's not easy, but it does feel really, really good. It feels even better when my nieces and nephews look at me like, Auntie, we love you. And although I'm not around them because I'm here, like they actually have someone that they could look up to and look at and research and Google and say, that's my aunt. That's all I need. I just need someone to be proud that they know me, you know, and I'm good with that. And it don't take money to do that. It don't take money for me to inspire people. And that's what I'm out here doing.
How about your, like, other family? Oh, your dad?
My dad passed away.
You did. Okay.
Many years ago, 15 years ago. My niece is 15, 16 years ago. My dad passed away.
Right.
But my mom, she's super proud. Like I said, I moved her out here 6 months ago, and she's amazing, cancer survivor, and eating healthy now, and she's on a fake vegan diet and trying to make me be on a fake vegan diet, but it just doesn't work. But she's proud of me. As long as she's proud of me, I'm okay.
Now, has she ever said she never thought this is who you'd become, or?
No, she said, Coco, I don't worry about you. I never worried about you. So just because I wasn't there all the time and on your back, I just felt like I had to watch out for your other siblings. Because they were always there in New York and I moved here. So I didn't have my family. I was here raising myself. But she said, I didn't have to worry about you. I didn't feel like I had to watch over you. I didn't feel like I had to be on your back. On your back. It's my siblings that she felt like she had to care for extra. Because she knew I was going to be okay. Because I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
So I accepted that. And now she's here with me and I'm taking care of her. Thank you.
And I hope you don't mind me asking, but you mentioned you're a fighter. And one unique attribute about you, you wear out every day.
Yes.
And you wear it proudly. And it's the scars that you carry.
Yes. So I carry internal scars and physical scars that you could see. I mean, as a kid, I think I was 16 years old. We were in a shelter and I was attacked by a man and a woman, and they attacked me and cut me up. I received 360 stitches in my face. And in the Bronx. And for a while, I felt bad because I couldn't get no gigs. This is when I was trying to model. I was trying to do everything. And I couldn't. And I think that's where the fight in me came from, because I got tired of hearing, no, I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not this. I'm not that. I got tired of hearing that. And that's what gave me the shell, the strength that I have, the fight that I have, the drive that I have. Everything that I have came from my childhood, being told that I would not become anything and that I wasn't pretty enough, that these scars are ugly or whatever, right? So I'm defiant. And I know I'm beautiful, like inside and out. And that's why I give 100, 1,050% to people, because it's no way in hell we should not be given chances because of the way we look or something that someone isn't attracted to as far as your looks. As long as you're a beautiful person inside, you're honest, you're giving, you're loving, you should be given a shot. And that's why I give everyone a shot, It's unfortunate what happened to me, but I'm here. And now people mess with me and it's like it's not there. People don't judge me. Because my strength is what I do. Like everything that I do is so good. Like they're not judging me for what I look like or my appearance. And it just so happened I am an attractive woman, so people see past it. Some people's like, I didn't even know you had it. Because when you talk to me, you speak to me, you're not looking at me physically anymore. People look at me
your
inside.
energy is
everything. My energy is crazy. So they're like, we didn't even know. And it's not that apparent anymore. Like in the beginning and when I was a kid, you could see it. But now it's kind of invisible, but you could see it if you're in my face. But yeah, people judge me for my character. That's why I'm big on character. And when someone tries to discredit me, I take that so personal because I go so hard. I go so hard to be a woman of my word. I go hard to build my character and be trustworthy. So when someone tries to discredit me, I take that so offensive because I fought so hard to be who I am and in the position that I'm in, that I would never allow anyone to take anything away from me. Ever, 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 ever. I have a problem. I will beat you the fuck up. I'm sorry, but I will. I will fight somebody for trying to discredit me and trying to play me like I will be out here doing something crazy. Never.
No.
I fought too hard to be here. Being told and raised and being told that I'm going to be nobody. That's hard for a kid to hear, so that's why I'm here now and proving every single day. So now when my family members that would tell me that, or people that I grew up with would say that, my social media speaks for itself. Period.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Whew, you need to write a life story script, a bio about yourself.
Yeah.
You know, that's an amazing journey, and it shows that you are not it. It is just part of you.
Yes. I
You
believe
know?
that. I believe that.
And you've made the best of it.
Thank
Not a
you.
lot of people could do that.
Thank you so much. I really try.
Man,
I work hard every day.
that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, we can end it here.
Yes, this was amazing. I'm
I
happy.
thank you so much for joining me. This is
Thank
an
you for
amazing
having me.
conversation. It's not an interview, it's just a conversation
Just
with
a
a friend.
conversation. Yes.
We've had plenty of them,
Yes. And now we're here.
and now we're here.
We started from the bottom, now we're here.
Well, keep doing your thing, all
Thank
right?
you. You too. And I'm so proud of you. Look at this place. It's amazing.
All right, thank you.
I was asleep. I'm up now. I'm woke. I love it.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, friend.
Moka Blu.
Moka Blu.